You probably already know that practicing arm balances requires a considerable amount of strength. If you've been doing exercises like push-ups and sit-ups and haven't really noticed a big difference in your arm balance game, then this video is for you. My name is Sandra and I'm with Soul Thrive Yoga, and this is part of my course, Let's Get Ready for Takeoff. Today I'm going to be walking you through one of my favorite transitions to help prepare the body for arm balances in a safe and fun way. This is called the jump through and the jump back, and full disclaimer, it is a very challenging transition, but luckily there are great entry-level positions that can help you to practice this. So I'm just going to demo to show you what it looks like first. You'll need 2 blocks and a mat. You're going to set up here with the blocks slightly wider than shoulder distance apart to give yourself enough space to get your body through. Make your way up into your downward facing dog, and then you're going to jump the feet through the hands into an L-sit. It's going to look like this, and then lower everything down. On the way back, you'll tuck the body in towards the chest as close as you possibly can, and then try to use momentum to force your way back into a chaturanga, looking like this. Making your way up into downward dog once again. The blocks are going to be a great help here to get you started on this. I'm just going to break down how this works and what the muscle groups are that we're going to be working on. I'm a really big fan of functional movement. So while sit-ups and push-ups are a great way to isolate certain muscle groups, functional movement is going to really help you to understand how to activate the key ingredients so that when you're upside down, it'll make a lot more sense because you'll already know what you're doing. Starting with the hands, because gripping into these blocks or the ground, wherever you are, is a really important way to start to activate the wrist bones, the forearms, and to light everything up. This is going to help a lot in balance and things like handstand. So once you're in your downward facing dog, I like to have my fingertips just over the edge of the blocks for a little bit more grip. Spread your 10 fingers nice and wide and really root down into the index knuckle. From there, think about drawing your forearms together and then widening the shoulders across the back as you press into the blocks. Now keep that active all the way through and try to press up into the hips as you send the heels down. It should feel like a mini workout here in downward dog already. From there, and this is the entry level, so coming up onto the toes, look forward, bend your knees, and then draw one leg in towards the chest and tuck everything nice and tight, and then slide the other foot on the ground and through. See how my feet are resting on the ground here. Maybe one at a time into the L-sit with the feet on the ground, or begin to press one of the heels up and the other squeeze, and then lower everything down. Take a breath. All right, to return back to the chaturanga, equally as hard, begin to lift the seat off of the ground if you can, and then tuck one leg at a time in towards the chest. Really widen the shoulders across the back here, and tuck everything in, becoming as small as you possibly can. From there, step one leg back at a time, eventually making your way into your chaturanga. You can always lower your knees here if need be, before moving into your up dog and finding your way back to downward facing dog. And then take your knees down to the mat. All right, so lots of things to think about in a transition like that. And it might feel even a little bit impossible at the beginning. But working on one of those transitions as a strength drill is really going to make a difference to help teach you how to use your hands, your forearms, your shoulders, your core, and how to squeeze your legs together, and especially in that L-sit. I'll be breaking down more drills like this in my videos with my course, Let's Get Ready for Takeoff, and I hope to see you there. Thank you.